had to re-download YouTube again and update it, and it made me do all kinds of stuff before it would let me call you. Every time I
I
pushed it,
try to
it
make
made
it
me go
easy, but
somewhere else, and I was like, I'm in the wrong place.
yeah. No, I saw you in the chats there. I'm like, he's definitely
Well,
watching me, but it normally says add on my
when I
end.
re-downloaded it took me to back to YouTube, and then uh, I went to the channel, and it showed that you was waiting. And I thought I was in the wrong place, and I kept having to go back to your link. I went back to your link like 4 times, and I'm like, I know he's waiting on me. Made me go to my settings and turn on my mic, my camera, and then it got me lost again. And when I went to YouTube, I couldn't find it. I went back and done it again, and then it said it was circling and saying it was connected. Then I knew I was in
Cool.
the right place.
I'm glad it's working. How's your day going? Is that your Trump hat, huh?
It's good. Yeah, yeah. I didn't have it. I didn't have it with me whenever I was at work, so I wanted to make sure that I got it
Oh yeah,
before
you
we
are.
got
You
on the
already know
show.
how the comment sections are about to be. One Trump hat is derangement syndrome. Two Trump hats is just chaos.
Yeah.
Introduction information. This is the guy on the YouTube chats known as Lunchbox. I'm trying to remember, what was your first name again? Mark?
Tony.
Tommy.
Tony.
Tommy. Nice
Tony.
meeting you,
No,
Tommy.
Tony. Tony Houston.
Tony.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony. Yeah, sometimes I'm not good with names, but my name is Graham. But I like your YouTube name too, Lunchbox 911. I'm guessing that's
Well,
because you're a fan of the Colt 911.
well, yeah, of course. But actually, when I started working in
1911.
the
I mean,
mines years ago, they give me the nickname Lunchbox, and
I like that nickname.
it kind of stuck with me. And then whenever I made a YouTube channel, I just got a new 1911, so I put that in there. The Lunchbox 1911 is how that got started, and that was like in 2006, I think.
Hell yeah, I like that name. Look how obsessed these people are with me. This guy made his whole name Euro and Travel's Gay Lover. I don't know this guy, but that is hilarious to me. I'm not a snowflake. I can take a joke. I can take a joke. But what do you think about everything going on the news this week so far? I mean, it's pretty much the same old stuff. I haven't heard anything crazy other than they said they're gonna considering not nomination, but they have what's the word I used before?
For the Nobel Peace Prize?
Yeah, the Nobel Peace Prize. It's not
Yeah,
recommendation. They recommended Trump for that Nobel Peace
yeah.
Prize. And people get so upset when you say that. They're like, "No, he's the president of
I
war and
know that tears
destruction."
them
And
up.
you're lagging out a little bit, but it's okay.
Well, in the background, I can hear everything that we say. It repeats in my.
Yeah, I
I
can
got an
hear you
earbud in.
perfectly, but cool, cool.
I wonder
Yeah, these
if
people.
I turn my earbud off, if it would be different if I just let it be out loud. Like right now, I can hear you say you're lagging out a little bit. I can hear it
No, I
again.
can hear you perfectly. It's not that bad. It's pretty decent connection. But
Well, you're
yeah,
used
what
to
should we
this.
talk about?
I'm not used to this.
Yeah, well, you're
I
used to
see
the
the
comment
chat starting
section.
getting up. About 26
Yeah,
people now.
55 on my end
55.
it says.
It just popped in 55.
Yep. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. This is the legendary. This is the legendary guy himself, Tony, aka Lunchbox 1911. So we'll see if some people join in. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff to say. I'm sure you can definitely. I'm more interested in what some of the stuff you got to say because you're from a different generation than me. You can probably tell me a lot of stuff that I don't really know about.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a little bit older than you.
Yeah, MAGA party over here. What do you mean over here? Yeah, MAGA party over here, but it's not over if that's what you're trying to suggest. Always need to be the victims, wanting the things to feel they deserve when it's not warranted. No clue what that comment means. No clue. A lot of these weird comments. Oh yeah, good. You can still kick them out.
Yeah.
Cool. No. The comment section is crazy. But I know there's lots of Democrat YouTubers and stuff like that. But hell. Greetings from a Portuguese in London. Shout out Portugal and shout out the UK, even though you guys are having all kinds of issues. I wish Trump could get through Keir Starmer's little head. Like, he said, you guys are taking away freedom of speech. And this guy's like, no. He's like, Trump's like, please don't ban my app with freedom of speech. And he's like, no, that's not what we're doing. We're doing a child protection act to help the children. If it's a Child Protection Act, how come you get arrested if you talk about illegal immigration and how you don't like it? I don't understand. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. But I'm getting a lot of feedback.
Yeah, a lot of people are coming in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The new Online Protection Act. Yeah. They're saying, oh, it's just to protect the kids. That's how they get you with this kind of shit. They say,
Yeah,
oh, we're here to protect the kids. Next thing you know, you're going to jail for your Facebooks and your tweets, and you're sitting in a cell for 5 years while there's a PDF file that just committed rape and he's doing 3 years in that pen and you get 5 years. I don't know if you ever heard, but there are stories like that in the UK where like a guy got like 3 years for grape and a woman got like 3 years for a Facebook post. I
that's
think it was
crazy.
I think it was actually more than 3 years, but I don't know. I don't remember how many years, but I just remember they both got the same amount of time in prison. One did a Facebook post and one raped a little girl. That's disgusting to me. That's a failed country, 100%. If you guys have any questions or comments, I see a lot of weird questions and comments out there, but if you want me to answer something, you can drop some super chats.
Well, Tracy was asking what I thought about the
Sorry,
and
say it again.
Tracy was asking in the comments what I thought about the Epstein Files, and to be honest, I think it's just blown all out of proportion. To be honest with you, nobody cared about the Epstein Files until until
Yeah, no one really cared until no one cared under Biden. Biden wasn't talking about those Epstein files. They
right,
could have released
nobody.
it when Bush could have released some information. You heard nothing from Bush. You heard nothing from Obama. You heard nothing from Biden.
Well,
Not to mention, which DOJ arrested Epstein? Wasn't that Trump's DOJ? Yeah, that was Trump's DOJ.
well, it was it was during Trump, but Obama could have
Yeah, I mean,
because
there
he
is.
was
This guy got
originally
convicted for his
charged
first
then.
offense in 2006. So,
And then whenever Trump was in office, yeah, it was still Biden's uh, people that was in. He hadn't changed a lot of people out, and they could have dropped the files or information at any time, and they never said a word. And
oh God, are they serious about this?
then when
Hunter Biden 2028?
then when Biden was in office, of course, you know they could have dropped it any time, and they did.
Sorry, you're lagging out a bit. The connection is a little bit off, to be honest
Yeah,
with
I
you.
can tell. I mean, I can hear you. What we was talking about a while ago. I don't know how to get that lagging out of it.
Still lagging a bit. Maybe you can move around somewhere. I don't know.
But
Why are they saying Hunter Biden? No, no one wants Hunter Biden as president. Actually, that's a lie. I won't lie on here. I'll say yes. Some Democrats really want Hunter Biden as. his interview about cooking his own crack, and they said, I would like a nice crack cooker in the White House. This guy said he wants some of Hunter's Coca-Cola. I figured you did if you wanted him for president. We've had at least 3 comments, Hunter Biden 2028.
Well, you can tell the crackheads in
Afternoon,
the chat,
Cannon.
can't you?
Trump did not say that. But guys, smash that like button. We got 120 people in here and only 2 likes. I know you guys don't hate us. We're not
One
too
of them's
bad.
me. I liked it
Yeah.
already. It's
One
just
of
a
us,
habit. Double tap.
it's not crack. It's a bag of sugar. He's a sugar cook.
Oh, I'm sure he likes his booger sugar.
Buddy, cool for you. Does it look like I care?
Somebody in the chat said racist. We ain't even talking about race, are we?
No, we haven't said a single thing about any race. It doesn't matter if we do.
No, I
It's
think
these
it's
red
just a habit.
hats that make us racist. Yeah, exactly.
I like all people. I don't care what color, creed, where they come from, what country. You know, people's just people.
Let's make it racist. How about no? How about we don't? We're not deflecting anything. If you have any comments, you can ask us. If you have a good enough comment, we'll read
Chat.
it out loud. But if you
You
really
super chat
want it to be
anything, we'll
answered,
answer. I'll answer. I don't care.
yeah. Do you like people being deported? Yeah, I do like when people that jumped over the border, especially, get deported. What do you want from me? You think I'm going to encourage this kind of behavior?
It's not fair for people to just come into the country and there's thousands of people in line.
The connection is awful, to be honest with you. But it's okay. It's okay. If you can do anything to fix it, that would be good. If not, we'll just roll with it.
I
Immigrants
don't know.
for
Am I
Biden.
lagging out real bad?
Yeah,
I mean,
pretty
I'm getting a
bad,
lot of
honestly.
feedback, but I don't know how to.
If you move around, maybe, or if you're on Wi-Fi, if you have Wi-Fi in your house, try moving closer to the router, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. Is that better?
It'll take a second to see, but I think it's better.
I'm right next to the router. I was thinking maybe too close to the router.
You're connected, yeah, or are you still on just cellular data? Maybe check if you're connected.
No, I'm on the router. No,
Okay,
I
cool.
live in the country. They ain't no about a mile from my house.
Trump is a prophet, buddy. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. The nose ring Democrat army. Here's a question for you. Would you want Trump to run in 2028? Sorry, I can't hear you. Did you hear me?
What was that?
Would you want Trump to run in 2028?
Well, if they changed the 22nd Amendment, yeah, but I mean, I don't want. I'm not no. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in the Constitution. So
Hell yeah, me too. Did you see the live stream yesterday where the lady was tweaking out? She was like, I know the Constitution. I know the Constitution. Her head was swinging around like that. She admitted to being on medication, said she doesn't work,
yeah, I
and
caught
that
part
her
of
the
that.
only thing, huh?
I caught part of that one. Yeah,
And did you think that she was on substances? Because I swear she was on like speed or something.
yeah, something.
She was an absolute maniac. I found her in a Democrat YouTuber's Discord. Look what immigration is doing to Ireland. Yeah, no kidding. Barzak Obama. Apparently today's Obama's birthday. Obama for treason. Hey, J Money. Yeah, we'll pin that comment. Immigration is destroying a lot of countries. Democrats 16% approval rating. I do believe the Democrat Party is much lower, but I still think a lot of those people that left the Democrat Party have basically still don't support Trump, but they left the Democrat Party because it's so bad. James, what do you want me to answer you about? If you have something specific you want me to answer you about, you can drop a super chat. I can answer you. I didn't even see your question, though, to be honest with you. Double tap that screen. Any questions, comments, drop some super chats. This is Lunchbox. This is Lunchbox, Eric. He's completely frozen now on my screen. Is he frozen for you guys as well? He is completely frozen. Yeah, he's completely frozen. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything you guys like to talk about, drop some super chats. We can talk about it. It kicked you out. Try clicking on that link again. You can join back by that link. Reload YouTube. Close all your apps. Try to join back. Guys, I'm frozen. Try to close all your apps, reconnect your Wi-Fi if you can, and join back. Click that same link. It should work. This is my show. Trump for Ireland. Trump for Ireland. Can we get some real, genuine support in here,
Yeah,
guys?
okay. It worked.
Hell yeah.
And I ain't
Hell
got all
yeah.
that feedback either. That's awesome.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's great.
Name one thing you don't like about Trump. What's up, Yer? How you doing?
I don't really like the way he talks. But I mean, he's a billionaire. He come for money. Of course, he's going to be different than country folk, you know, or even people who grew up in the suburbs and stuff. He's just going to be different. He's he's used to getting anything he wants when he wants, and when he works towards something, it's getting another billion. We work towards something other. We work it out to get to, a new vehicle or a motor for a vehicle or something like that. And I mean, he's different, but like everybody else, I mean, you gotta, you know, kind of like them. You can like them, you can hate them, disagree with them, agree to disagree, but he is the best that's came along for our country in a long time. I mean, I was a kid when Ronald Reagan was president, and I remember my mom and dad, going wild and stuff whenever Ronald Reagan. And before that, my family was actually Democrats. Just about my whole family on both sides. My mom's side and my dad's side were Democrats. So
There are a lot of younger Democrats on here, and they don't even know the history of the country. They don't even know that Trump didn't create the MAGA movement. They're all like, Trump's slogan is stupid. Why did he make it that? Why did he do? It's like, my guy, you don't even know the history of the country. You don't even know that Trump wasn't the president to make MAGA.
Well, it's really
But
going.
Trump is MAGA.
It's really going to blow their mind because Trump actually done everything that Ronald Reagan said he was going to do.
Thank you, my guy. I really appreciate you. I'm waiting for the moment that we get to talk on live stream. I'm excited to talk with you. If there's anything you want to agree with that comment, the world was a different place back then.
Oh yeah.
A lot of people were Democrats.
Well, the county I live
Democrat
in,
Party was different.
the county I live in is still a Democrat county. I mean, they vote Republican, but it's still the judges, the sheriff, everybody in my county is still a Democrat. Our governor's a Democrat, Andy Beshear, and I heard that he was going to run for president. I'm not sure.
I'm lagging now. Can you guys hear me?
You're lagging a little bit, but not.
Oh, I remember you. I remember. But I'm saying when we get to talk again, that'll be great too. I want to make more tourism videos and such, but I just need the people like you to really. Can you guys hear me? Am I lagging?
Eric says you're lagging.
I think I was lagging a minute ago. I think his comment was slow, maybe.
You're
I really want to make more travel videos, post travel videos and stuff, but I just need people to show support. I just need people to drop super chats and encourage me to do travel videos and travel live streams. And when I do them, I need people to drop super chats because I know a lot of people want to see tourism videos of different places in the U.S. around the world, but I need you guys to show support. It seems like the main thing that you're interested in is the political live streams and the discussions. If I got more support, if I got more super chat requests and people saying, please do, travel videos, tourism videos of, anywhere, Florida, Tennessee, Colorado, anywhere, I would definitely be down to do them. Yes, more travel content. I'll be happy to bring it up. Take a break from all this political crap. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think I'm ever going to take a break from the political crap just because there's so many people that are demanding it. And it's really the main thing that's making the channel go up and up and up in views. And also, I'm really passionate about it in general. But I can do both. I can do both. Or if I get a lot of support, travel and tourism content, I can focus more majority of my time on that. I can flip it around a little bit. I can do a lot less political content and a lot more entertaining. I would like to do in real live streams. I would like one of my friends to record me, go to some interesting places, go to some bars, go to a hotel that my friend owns. I'd like to do a bunch of stuff like that, but I don't know, the audience, other than a couple people, don't really want to see it. But I guess I got to try it more and I got to push it more. I got to push harder for it.
Joe Campbell asked, who pays for your health care? I pay my health care.
Yeah, Americans do unless you're an illegal immigrant. But the illegal immigrants just lost their health care. I've seen multiple articles about Trump saying he took it away. I was talking about this last night.
I pay for my gas. I pay for everything.
I was talking about this last night. It's really unfortunate. If you work a job and just make barely enough to get by, the government does not help you. But if you don't work at all, the government gives you all the handouts in the world. That is mind-boggling. They should be incentivizing the people to work, not to not work. That kind of system is broken 100,000%.
But they don't give you much. They just give you just enough to barely get by on. Not enough to make good, but just enough to vote for them and wanting more and more and more handout, more food stamps, more pay your. I mean, there's 2 or 3 state apartment complexes close to me. I mean, they're about 5-6 miles. It's close compared to in a city or something. I'm from a small town anyway, but they pay their their TV, they pay their electric, they pay for everything. And then they get so much food stamps. And if they buy a car or something other, then they cut them off, or it has to be a car that's 10 years or older or something like that. I don't know exactly, but I've seen comments and people complaining.
Sure, I'll have you on after him. We can talk live here on stream.
Oh, who's wanting to come on?
This other guy, but I'm chilling with you right now. Unless he wants to drop a big, beautiful super chat, then I think we're gonna talk for a while. Something like $40 out in it right now for him. But I love you, man. I'm glad that you found my
Yeah,
channel.
you as
I don't really
well.
remember exactly when you found it, huh?
It's been when you first started. I clicked on and you were talking and I liked what you were saying and I could tell you was getting a lot of grief from it but what you were saying was making sense and I could tell you stayed current and up to date and so that's why I stuck it out with you and I'll continue. I mean,
Hell yeah, man. I appreciate that.
as
I'm
long
sure
as
you've
you're happy.
seen there is a lot more hate. I hate to say it. I know the majority of Americans voted for Trump and the majority of Americans still support Trump, but the truth is the majority of people that scroll on YouTube and or on these social media sites, most of them are Democrats, I think. Either mostly Democrats or it's around 50-50 at best.
Well, if you notice, most of the ones that's Republican or mega, they're on there during their breaks or before
Yeah.
work or after
Yeah.
work or when they're off work. Uh, I can work 7 days a week. I just choose not to.
Yeah,
But
that's the main difference between us and them. And also, yeah, I agree with you. But you know what? I probably could be a lot more popular if I would have just said, "Oh, all these people are hating on me because I like Trump. I can just go act like I like Harris and be a Democrat, and more people will support me." But I don't give a damn if it was unpopular. I said this 100 times. I'm not changing my values and my beliefs to be more popular on YouTube. And the second thing I found out is, other than like the people like you that really like my travel content, my tourism content. A lot of the MAGA, they have a different level of support than the Democrats do. First off,
oh,
I'm not saying all Democrats don't work, but the Democratic Party, for the most part, is the party for handouts and stuff like that. I'm all about Section 8 and food stamps and stuff like that. If you're actually disabled or you actually do like legitimately need the help, that you're not just lazy or something like that. But if you're an able-bodied young person that can work a job, I don't think you should be like begging the government for handouts. Like, there's a million things, a million different jobs you can do, even if you have like a criminal record. There's plenty of jobs that you can do. I'm just saying, like, and it's unfortunate the government doesn't incentivize people to like work. Like, if I was running the government, if I was Trump, one of the things I would change is how the food stamps and the government benefits work. If I was the government, I would say, okay, if you can't afford your bills or having problems with your bills, we're going to give you a little bit of benefits. But the people that are not disabled trying to collect these benefits, you're going to get nothing. If we just got rid of all the lazy people and stopped giving them benefits, we could help a lot of Americans that are either trying to get back on their feet, or veterans, or young people and stuff like that that are trying to go to school, work, or whatever they're trying to do.
well, they're actually, there's people out there that was raised on, government assistance, and instead of going out and getting a job, they're held back because of that. I know a few kids that actually I close to home. They wanted to go out and get a job, and their parents wouldn't let them because it would affect their government assistance.
Yeah, I've seen that before. I haven't seen that in my personal life, but I've seen it on the internet
Well, I've seen
before.
it in my personal life. I've
Yeah, that's a bit
Yeah,
different.
I've actually a couple of boys. I've actually let them pretty much come and stay with me until they got on their feet, got them a job.
Hell yeah, you're a good man for that.
I try to be. I try to help everybody, especially those who tries to help themselves.
Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's what being American is all about. J Money, someone's calling you out in chats. They say if you want to call them broke, you got to drop a super chat. I can't lie, that's pretty hilarious. But I promise you, J Money is not broke. I can vouch for that man. He's a hardworking guy.
Hey, Patriot Dad. Shout out to all the mods in the.
He even knew it was you, huh? He knows what you look like. Do you know him?
I guess. Hey, Tracy. I try to be a nice guy.
You're Gen X, right?
Oh,
Eric wants
Gen
to
X.
know.
Yeah, I'd say my oldest daughter's probably almost 10 years older than you, Graham. I got a daughter,
Probably.
30, 31,
Yeah, I'm 25.
25.
Yeah.
I got a boy that's 20. He's 22. He'll be 23 in October. And then I got two babies at home. My girl's 14, and my boy will be 10 August 13th, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 5 kids. My next
Well, damn.
9. Yeah, I've got
We
3.
need more. We need more legal citizens having kids. I'll put it that way. I'm not going to say anything crazy, but
Oh, I've got.
we need more white men and American men having kids.
I got 4 grandkids and one more on the way.
Damn. My criminal record is insane. I still get cash. All you got to do is be hardworking, dedicated, and motivated. I mean, shit. A lot of construction companies will hire people that with criminal records, and you can make a lot of money.
Welding. If you can run equipment, those jobs ain't never going to be replaced by AI either. You know, you ain't going to
Yeah.
here to fix your toilet or your sink or do an installation or electrician or a roofer. Those are
Yeah.
really high paid, demanding jobs, and they're honorable jobs. You put in a day's
Absolutely.
work for a day's pay, and the problem is that nobody wants to do it, and everybody that does do it for a little bit, they want to start their own business, and it costs a lot to have pay for your own business. To get started,
Yeah,
all
absolutely.
the insurance and stuff.
And you risk losing everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you too? Now, this is how funny the Democrats are. They can't even spell. I love when they drop hate comments or super chats and they can't even spell. This guy said, "Are you two down with the 14 words?" You mean 14 words? What does that mean, the 14 words? I think you mean something else.
It's 14 words of the neo Nazis, and no, we're not Nazis.
I don't even know what that means, to be
I don't.
honest with you. That's how anti Nazi I
I
am.
don't know the words by heart, but I've seen it in movies and stuff, and it's something about we the children of, I don't know, Hitler or some bullshit. So, but I know what the 14 words are, but I don't know the actual words. I know what it means. Just like the 88 is a sign for Hitler and stuff like that. And I hate to tell everybody, but the neo Nazis and the Ku Klux Klan is in the Democrat Party. That's a fact. Google it. Look it up. That's a fact.
Though 1 minute we're Nazis, the next minute we support Israel too much and the Jewish
Yeah.
community.
Well, that's why the neo Nazis is not on Donald Trump's side, because he supports Israel.
I remember in Trump's first term, all the Democrats were screaming at me. They're like, the leader of the KKK, he endorsed Trump. First off, you can't control who endorses you or who likes you. Second off, what does that have to do with Trump?
Yeah, Eric, they do bury their head in the sand. They don't want to hear the truth. They can Google it and read it from Wikipedia, and it's still a lie.
It's still a lie. If you want me to Google it
Well,
that bad, drop like a $5 or $10 super chat.
what's that one guy's channel? That Doc. I'm pretty sure you've talked about him before. Doc Rich, I think.
Dr. Don's?
No, not Dr. Don's. No, it's a YouTube channel. Does Don's have a YouTube channel?
I don't
I
think he
know of
posts
Eric's, but
anything. I don't think he posts
oh, okay.
anything.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a channel, but I'll try to find it later. No, he's a black guy, but he's got a lot of good videos out and stuff. It's DOCRI
You'll have to send it to me. I'm not familiar with him.
Doc Rich. I I can't. I mean, I don't know his name, his actual name, but his YouTube channel. He posts a lot of good stuff, and I think it was today that he posted they was having a neo-Nazi rally, and they had anti-truck flags and stuff out in front of a. It looked like a Capitol building, but I don't know where it was.
Anti-Trump flags at a neo-Nazi event, huh? The Democrats won't
Oh, you
report
like
that
that?
on TV. They will not report that. I saw your comment here. We're enjoying our conversation here, brother. If you can wait 20 or 30 more minutes, we can have you on. But if anyone else wants to be on the show as well, they can drop some super chats. We can get you on here. I guess I was wrong about you misspelling it. I thought you meant something else because I didn't understand what 14 words was. But that's not something I support. I didn't even know about that. I'm just getting educated on it.
It's some kind of chant that they do, but I can't. It seems like it was on uh, American History X or something. I can't remember, but there's actually inmates that's in the Aryan Brotherhood. They get it tattooed. 14, I know, is one of the numbers besides 88. They get like 1488 tattooed on them somewhere.
Yeah, if you
But
want your question answered, you do have to drop a super chat, brother. Unless it's a really good question, something really intelligent, interesting, or if I know you, then of course I'll answer you. If you're a long time supporter or
I
someone that
think
comes
it's
in the
out of
channel frequently.
the book that Hitler wrote. I think that's what it is. I think that's where you'll find it. Or if you Google it, you can find out. But it's 14 words out of Mein
Oh, I
Kampf or
love this
something like that.
comment.
What's that?
Imagine being so upset over these two. Y'all are just sad. Yeah.
who,
It's just a
who,
hat, guys. You don't have to be all pissed off at us.
it's,
We're not Donald Trump. You guys realize that, right? We're just two men. We're not Donald Trump. There's no kind of hate you got to spread towards us because we don't control the fact that Trump won millions of more votes. Even if we
yeah.
both didn't vote, Trump would have still won. So what is the difference? You act like we're ruining the world or something.
If I had Donald Trump's money right now, I probably still wouldn't trade where I was at. Maybe I'd travel more, but I'd still be happy right here at home with my kids.
Personal happiness. It doesn't matter if you have billions of dollars. As long as you're happy and you have a good family, that's what really matters. Talk about anonymous hacking Trump. Look up his message. Anonymous left a message or Trump left a message?
I think Anonymous left a message.
I think I have a screenshot of it actually. Let me pull it up. Let me see if this will satisfy J Money. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it here, guys. But yeah, I know they supposedly hacked Trump. I have a screenshot of it somewhere in here. But I'm not sure if they actually did hack. I haven't seen any evidence or proof to bring that up. But I don't know why they're running with stories like Trump is gonna pardon Diddy, he's gonna pardon Maxwell, he's gonna pardon. Like, why is that always rumors that come up about Trump? Rumors about Trump and people. That's not true.
I know I've seen it several times in the chat that they say that he pardoned Diddy, but he ain't pardoned Diddy. He ain't going to pardon him.
He even said it himself. Him and Diddy used to be friends, but Diddy said some pretty awful things about him. And then supported Obama, too. Here we are. Anonymous claims to have hacked Trump. Cyber attackers declare total war on Trump. Is that the message you're talking about? Or what are we talking about here? The hacker group released Trump's social security number and phone numbers. I don't even know if that's true, to be honest with you.
I don't know if it's true or not. I know they made a threat.
How's my connection now? Is it better? Patriot Dad said his oldest is 32. All they say is he will pardon Diddy. He will pardon Maxwell. There was a video. What was the video saying? The creepy masks and saying, "We're coming for you," like they always do. I mean, they said a lot of stuff. Obviously, they're not as powerful as they like you to think. The Democrats are hilariously mad. Whenever I see a hate comment, all I remind myself is that these people are mad. They're mad. I would be mad too if I felt like I was literally dying and suffering every day because Trump was president. That's how TDS makes you feel. It makes you feel like you're dying and your country is being destroyed every day. And with that mentality, I can understand why they would be mad. Can you hear me? Messed up on, or some of the things I disagree with them on political wise, then you can drop some super chats. I'll be glad to tell you. Sure, you're sure. I don't dodge any questions. Every single super chat that I've ever had, I've read out loud. The Dems are absolutely wrecked. My poor mother has it, and I just don't know what to. Sorry.
It's
My
all right. It
poor
timed
mother
out
has
there
it,
for
and
a
I
minute.
just don't know what I can do about it. I try to bring her to the center, and I agree with her to a degree on some things. Yeah, a lot of people have TDS syndrome, even people in my family. Yeah. Uh, my grandparents, my aunt, my uncle. But then my other aunt and uncle support Trump, so I would say it's 50-50 in my family, to be honest. Proof! He reads all of the super chats out loud. Yes, sir. I've never missed one. Even if someone says a disgusting, you know, sentence or tries to troll me. Sorry?
So I make sure that you get it.
Yeah,
If
he
I
does remind
and
me. Sometimes I almost miss one, but I have people putting me in check here. I try to watch the chats, and I also have a bar up here telling me the super chats, so I can see sometimes when you know.
on the chat. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Or 15. It's
If you drop $100 one, it stays like the entire live stream. Yeah, the $2 ones, it just appears on the screen for until the comment section scrolls up and it's gone. But that's a good point. I honestly didn't even really think about that ever too much. But I did notice that like the big ones get highlighted in the bottom, and you can click on it. Yeah.
very long, and they run out of time and they go on. And sometimes you're in a discussion whenever they do it, and that's why that I remind you.
A lot of these people in the comment sections. I don't like to talk over people on purpose. Sometimes I do it on accident, especially if it's a debate.
Didn't.
Super chat. I know you ain't sending $100 super chat. Because if you did, you would have already sent it by now. But I actually have had a couple people that I thought were trolling me. They're like, "How do I send a super chat?" I thought they were like just trolling me, and I told them how to do it, and they actually did do it. So I'm not gonna say they're all trolls, but a lot of them are in a troll. Sometimes I'm like, I'm gonna end my stream now. They're like, "Come on, one more minute, one more minute. I'm gonna send $100 super chat." I was thinking like, is this guy trolling? Yeah, they just string you along pretty much. I can't lie, that's a pretty good troll though. But I don't fall for that kind of crap anymore. And if I got something to do, I'm not gonna give them a minute or two even. I'll just say, okay, come back next stream. Because if you really wanted to support, you'll be back. End your stream and now and forever.
Somebody deleted it. Tim Harsey. Did I say it right?
Yeah, I'm not gonna end the stream. Oh, he permanently removed them.
Well, yeah, he timed them out for 86 seconds.
Well, not permanently, but for 24 hours.
Yeah,
86
6,000.
86,000 seconds, I guess, is 24 hours.
Yeah, I don't usually time people out that long. I usually just time them out for a minute, see if they'll straighten up. And if they're too bad, then I just hide them from the comments. But yeah, I've noticed.
Yeah, first off, that's a crime, brother. Second off, you ain't gonna do shit. The people that actually do shit, they're not online telling you, "Hey, I'm coming for you." They just come for you, and then it's over for you. They're not out here telling you. Am I frozen? Probably. What kind of dogs do you got? I love dogs. Oh
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, no, they're done. Their ass is grass.
yeah, they're very, very
Ass
protected
is
too.
grass.
And of course, here that's the famous nut
Oh
for living.
damn. This is prop, YouTube. This is a prop.
It's a prop. Yeah, it's a prop. It's not loaded.
That is pretty sick.
I wasn't trying to cause you any trouble on here because I don't know the
No,
rules.
no, it's okay. You're literally the second guy in like 2 or 3 days to show something on YouTube. I'm not even sure about the rules anymore because I've been hearing they changed the rules. So I really don't even know anymore.
Well,
But if
I have
YouTube, if you're
seen.
watching that, that was a water gun. That was a water gun.
Yeah, that's
That
a
actually was not even a. That was a lighter, actually. Sorry, a lighter. That was a lighter.
no. That was a 10 millimeter prop.
That was badass, though, for sure. But I'm definitely curious now to look up the rules on YouTube. I mean, shit. Hopefully, it doesn't get me in trouble, but I think it's good.
Yeah, I think that you're allowed to show them. You just are not allowed to actually shoot fast or nothing, make it appear like it's a full
Yeah,
auto or something. So, but I could zoom around the room and you could see a AK and AR.
damn. That's an awesome gun.
You gotta remember,
I
I'm in
love shooting
Kentucky, so
AK. Huh?
yeah, I've got. It's a. I walk over here to it instead of touch it. It's beside the bed. Did you see it? It's a. It's an underfolder AK. Yeah, well, that's why I didn't pick it up. because I was afraid that they would say
That was
something.
100. That was a lighter. That was a lighter.
Yeah, that's a paperweight.
Paperweight, exactly.
Yeah, paperweight.
But no, I've seen some channels before. They do like different stuff. And YouTube is like no monetization for you, sir. They try to get in the program and they never get accepted. But I think they changed the rules on that actually, because I was reading something about it and it says it's not against guidelines. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But I think it's mostly to do with shooting, because I posted a shooting video on here before. It was me. I think it was me shooting an AK or something, my friend's AK. And, they said I couldn't get in the program or something. I had to delete the video. Yeah. Talk about policy. What policy do you want us to talk about?
Okay, Steve, what's your question? He texted a while ago that he asked 6 times, and now he's saying that we're not talking about politics. We're talking about boom booms. So
10 minutes, and we'll end the stream, and I'll talk with you. If that's good with you, Lunchbox. No, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
I'm here to support you anyway, pal.
Your chat is a bunch of degenerates. Oh yeah, tell me about it. At first, I was kind of thinking it was about Democrats or Republicans, but then I kind of realized it's not even about what party you are. It's these chats are just straight up degenerates. I've had Democrats on here, and they will still try to attempt to troll them.
Oh yeah.
And it's not even MAGA trolling them. It's other Democrats trying to troll them and make fun of them.
There's really no excuse.
There is no excuse. And there's one fella, his name is Ethan. I think he's in his late 50s or 60s, and he's always begging for my attention. I don't think he works. I think he just like joins Discords all day and watches YouTube and begs for my attention. But I'm done giving that guy attention. Like, if you're watching, Ethan, I'm done even mentioning you.
Ben, there's nobody on this channel ever supports pedos. Ever.
Never. No PDF file activity. No. Put them all in the wood chipper.
We all agree on the wood chipper for pedophiles.
PDF files, let's say that for YouTube's sake. I don't know if they really care that much, but
my
same place you're from, Eric, but he lives in Tennessee now.
Well, my sister lives in Tennessee. I think where he lives now in Sayreville.
Damn.
Yeah.
There's actually one guy in the Discord apparently that's in Sayreville. He's meeting with Eric sooner or later.
Yeah, she just bought a house down there about a little over a year ago. I will. I'll come visit. We plan on going down this fall for Thanksgiving for sure, and I think Christmas. They're wanting us to come down there into the Smokies for Christmas. So we'll definitely have to catch up with you. If nothing else, I'll run down to Bojangles and eat breakfast with you. Well, good. He said, hell yeah, I'll have long days off in. I can't tell if Graham's froze up. Are you froze up? Yep, I think you froze up. I'm the only one left. Are you back? There you are. You froze up, man. I can't hear you. You have no sound.
Yep. Yeah, I'm back.
There
Sorry.
it is. Oh, that's all right. I couldn't tell. Usually when you're quiet, I can see your eyes blinking and I can tell that you're not froze up, but you wasn't moving.
I
And
was
I was
like
like,
this, huh?
I was like, breathe, damn it.
No, I don't breathe. Hey, J Money, I appreciate that. See, there are people that don't like MAGA and they support the channel. They like the entertainment aspects. They like all the other discussions we have. They like the guests. It's not all
Well, me
about if you
too.
like
I mean,
Trump or not. Huh?
me too. I mean, I like hearing from the opposing side. You know, they got ideas and stuff, and sometimes they've got directions that I never thought about. You know, and it's worth a thought, anyways. You know, their opinion to me means something. Just when they talk nonsense and crazy and just wanting to
Yeah,
put
like the
down
lady
and drown
yesterday.
out. Yeah, it's you know, it's not worth arguing over. The
Thank you,
facts are the
I
facts.
appreciate that. If they could stop being so damn nasty and insulting all the time, we could probably have a better community.
Yeah, exactly. And this is one world. We all live in it. You know, there's no reason not to get along. Like I said, we can agree to disagree on anything. You know, not everybody, even on the same side, not everybody agrees with everything.
Yeah, most people. I know they say, "Oh, MAGA just believes everything that Trump says and does." Well, that's not true. First off, a lot of MAGA disagree with each other, and second off, a lot of people hate the Democratic Party, would never vote for Harris or Biden, but they don't support Trump either.
Well, I think a lot more of them support Trump than they let on. They just,
Probably.
yeah, they have to. You know, with as many votes as he got and stuff, as far as he got, and as far as he's
I'm
getting
sure
now,
there were people that voted for Trump because they didn't want Harris. Just like there's people that voted for most of Harris' votes were a vote against Trump. But there were a couple votes that really just didn't like Harris. They voted for Trump.
well, what's the like? I mean, Harris ain't got a brain one. You know, she's not gonna. She can't. She's talking about running for governor of California.
Oh,
She
she
couldn't.
failed as her. She was the mayor of San Francisco, wasn't she?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if she can get under the desk to make her way to the top, I'm sure she'll excel. But
If
other
Willie
than that,
Brown can get her the job, then she can
yeah,
get there.
yeah, exactly. You know, he'll get her a car too. But I just don't see her getting anywheres. I mean, she couldn't run a paper route. You know,
Trump and Reagan are the kings of rhinos.
Trump and Reagan's the king of rhinos. No, actually, I think there's a lot of the rhinos going to be beat out this time around. They're already talking about Lindsey Graham going to lose South Carolina.
She Willie Browned her way to the top.
Yeah, you know what that means, under the desk.
Yeah, no, I understand what that means. What does 88 mean? All these little code words. I don't know what these words mean.
It's double H of the alphabet. It means Hail Hitler.
It's 188. This I don't even think J Money.
I don't know what
I
188
don't know
means.
100% sure, but I think J Money's a Hispanic fellow. I don't know for 100% sure, but Terminator 2028, yes or no? You mean Arnold? Arnold ruined California. I'm sorry.
You're in California.
I think Arnold's a cool guy, but I didn't really like when he went like saying all that
Yeah,
shit against Trump. But he kind of fixed my opinions on him a little bit when he went on the View and said, "Yeah, no, fuck illegal immigration."
yeah. I, Arnold's he's a good actor, but that's where he needs to stay
Yeah,
acting.
I mean to be
He's not a
fair, he's never
politician.
been known to be like a smart, intelligent guy. I mean, like we all know this.
Well, especially in politics. I mean,
Yeah,
because he's from where, Belgium, or where
Germany,
is
I
he from?
think.
Yeah, Germany. Is he from Austria or let's see?
I don't know. I think
Yeah,
he. Some people say he's from Austria. Some people say he's from Germany. I really don't
yeah.
know at this point. Maybe he
Yeah,
was
he
born
could.
in Austria and he went to Germany. I don't know.
Yeah.
Austria, they say. Okay, yeah.
Well, he might be from Austria. I mean, that is in Germany. It's in what, southeast Germany. But he's better off as an actor, and even keeping his political views to himself. And I think all the actors should be. They've been so many run it for me. I can't stand to watch them anymore. I just, if they're on or if it's a movie coming out, I just as soon turn it off and watch a rerun or something. Like that Liam Nielsen, he shouldn't have never come out, and Robert De Niro. I can't stand to watch them.
Was it a part of Germany in World War II? I don't remember. But Austria is its own country now, but it's right next to Germany, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, yeah, it's its own country. Actually, that's where the Glock pistol comes from. Austria.
That's awesome. Talk about the Simpsons predictions. Well, drop us a super chat. Tell us what specific, Simpsons prediction you want us to talk about. Want to talk about rhinos. Okay. Your president is literally a reality TV star. Did y'all forget?
There, I think I timed out there or something. Eric said,
They said Trump is literally a reality TV star. Did y'all forget? I mean, he was a businessman before he was a Hollywood actor.
I never watched him. I mean, I seen a few of his clips and stuff back whenever he was on The Apprentice, and I don't watch much wrestling. I did when I was a kid, but whenever he was on there with McMahon and shaving his head and stuff like that, I seen clips and stuff, but I never did really follow him or nothing until he started getting. Yeah, he sure was.
The one that Trump is building here in the United States. It was in the big beautiful bill that passed. Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Ours is actually going to be better than the Iron Dome because we got it's going to involve some kind of satellite technology. It's going to it's going to involve rockets and some kind of satellite laser technology, I believe, something like that. All I know
I
is I
think it's
watched a
awesome.
video on it, and it's definitely going to be better than Israel's Iron Dome.
Oh yeah, yeah, I think so too. I mean, which we've got, the Israel's only as big as it's smaller than New Jersey. I mean, United States is they've got a lot of targets to you know cover and protect.
Yeah.
Of course, we're going to be a lot bigger and better on a rocket ship. I think day before yesterday they was successful. They don't do half as many as Elon does though, but they
They
are
have the money put
successful.
aside for that project. I believe it'll be done. And
Yeah,
they're going to use satellite technology. You have to watch a video explaining it. It's
yeah.
easier than you would believe.
What do you think about
J
our?
Money, I believe you're doing good, but I don't. I'm sorry, brother. If you make 30K a day, you need to drop me $100 super chat, and then I'll believe you make 30K a day. Cause I'm sorry, I don't. I don't believe 30K a day.
That's a lot.
Some people that put Trump on TV are the same ones that vilified him later.
That's true. That's true. But not only that, but in 2012, Trump was the main supporter for Mitt Romney. Later on, Mitt Romney turned against Trump whenever he decided to run himself in 2016. But Trump was his main supporter in 2012. If it wasn't for Trump, he couldn't afford to even ran for president against Obama. Which, to be honest,
He was president.
getting better. Yeah. But
I think so. Yeah, honestly.
on some things, I believe he does.
Mitt
I
Romney
mean, I
is a
don't think.
true GOP. Trump is a rhino. I think that's true, actually.
What's that?
They said Mitt Romney is a true GOP and that Trump is a rhino. I mean,
I
Trump
think
is not a typical Republican at all.
no. I think Trump is the GOP right now. I think that the mega movement is the Republican Party. The
It
rhinos are
pretty
the
much
old.
is. I agree with you on that. It's
Yeah,
the new Republican Party. Yeah.
yeah. The old, like the Bushes and stuff. Nothing's going to get changed. I mean, we went through two Bushes. We went through Obama. I mean, even back during Bill Clinton and all the things they talked about from Ronald Reagan, getting rid of the Board of Education and all this that's just funneling money in it for nothing. Uh, Nothing was getting done. And Trump done it in the first 100 days. I mean, that just goes to show you that they could have, they just didn't. Whatever backdoor deals and stuff. And Obama, they can say what they want. He was one of the biggest crooks we ever had. He didn't have $1 million whenever he became president. When he left, he was worth what, 400 million. How did he get that?
Who, Obama?
Yeah,
Yeah, no kidding. I
no,
don't think
three
he was
hundred
even
fifty
worth a
thousand.
million. I think I don't know exactly the numbers, but I remember looking it up way back in the day. I
Yeah,
think he was worth like 100,000, 200,000. Now he's worth like 50 million, 100 million, somewhere around there.
well, how do you get that? How do you shouldn't come out of a presidential seat and got more money than the government does? you know,
Yeah, no kidding. And not to mention the Democrats, if you ever say anything about that, they'll say, "Well, he sold his book. That's how he made his money." I
he
think he
sold his
made
what?
book.
Oh, boy, ain't nobody bought that stupid book.
Yeah. Maybe he
Everybody
made a
knows he's a
couple
crook.
million off that book, but that's it.
Obama was the first gay president, the
He
first
was the
gay black
first.
president.
Yeah.
And Michelle was the first man, the first, instead of lady, the first man.
Seriously, if you guys have any questions, we'll go for 2 more minutes here, 2 more minutes, and then we'll let you on here. I know you want to come on.
Who's wanting to come on? Is Eric ready to come
You're.
on?
He's
Who?
from a guy from Texas.
Oh
Kenyan
yeah,
president. Are you being serious? I really didn't think that would be something you would say. But
that's funny.
Big Mike has a wang. Yeah, he does have a wang.
Yeah, I guarantee you, he's probably got one bigger than mine.
Look at these guys hating. Nothing can ever satisfy them. I don't know why they're so obsessed with my views, my chat, and my super chats. Does any of that stuff benefit you guys, or do you just have some kind of obsession saying, oh, your numbers are low, your likes are low? How does it benefit you? Why do you care? Graham derangement syndrome. That's what that should be called. Graham derangement syndrome. GDS. GDS. And mine? What do you mean in mine? Big Mike has a wang. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Eric said. Graham, someone in chat wants you to go to Spain. I
He
think
said he
Graham.
wants to, he said he wants you to go to Spain so he can fight you, J Money.
Who wants to go? What? I'm missing
He
something.
said to J Money, come to Spain so we can handle our business basically.
Oh, I missed that. I just seen where J Money said Graham,
He said
someone in.
he's talking about you, J Money. He's talking about you, not me. I'm watching the timer though. Another minute or so, and then I'll get you on here, brother. I know you want to be on here. We can talk. He wants your 30K a day.
Shrek said
No
the
one's
mod
you can't protect my feelings when you can't hurt my feelings. Comics don't hurt my feelings.
Now Graham's
You're
got a
gonna have
pretty
to
big
try a lot harder than leaving a comment if you want to hurt my feelings. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not a snowflake like that. I mean, I know the comments can hurt your feelings. People in my comment section can hurt your feelings, but they can't hurt my feelings.
Jiffy 45.
Any other questions or comments or super chats before we wrap this up? We're gonna give it 60 seconds, and that's it.
Something's
I
going on.
fly
My
people
sister
out to I fly people out all the time to Mexico.
just spammed me with all kinds of messages, so there's something going on in the news. I don't know what.
Oh
But
God.
something new dropped out on the news because she don't usually she'll send me a message every now and then, but I got like 4 or 5 in a row and they're reels and everything. So I'll check it out.
A message if it's anything important that I need to know about.
I do have the old Epstein list that came out years ago. I think it's 8 pages.
Really? It came out
And but
years ago?
yeah, it came out years ago. It was
Send us this in the Discord. Was Trump on it?
no, no. Most of them were like representatives. They were just as bad as many Republicans as there was Democrats too. And they all some
They lost their jobs, all of them? You're like, oh,
shoot,
there you
type
are.
that again. Yeah, there's like 8 pages, and like I said, it's half and half. There might even be more Republicans on it than there was even one representative from Kentucky that was on it.
Damn, you gotta send all this kind of stuff in the chat. Or just send it to me directly, whatever you like. But I need to see some of this. Update me with what your sister does, and thank you for coming on and talking. It was nice speaking with you, brother. You're lagging out more again.
My sister's a little bit older than I am. She's I think 6 years older than me.
Does she like Trump or hate him? You said it already, but I forgot.
She likes Trump.
It's gonna be someone different. Don't worry. Sorry, you're lagging out again. She likes Trump, but what?
Yeah, it keeps lagging out.
The chat says thanks, Lunchbox. We got 2 or 3 thanks.
Oh, you're welcome, guys. I'm glad that
Yeah, I
y'all.
saw that video, Patriot. He found out Sydney Sweeney is a registered Republican, and now he loves her.
Yeah, I seen that. I saw he was getting ready to get on a helicopter, I think, or getting off of it one, and somebody
Yeah.
told him about Sweeney, and he said, "Oh yeah, I like her."
Someone said
Maybe
keep your sister away from Trump.
my sister can take care of herself. She's a old
Yeah.
Kentucky girl that lives in Tennessee. Trust me.
The best community. Well, thank you guys. We'll be going live with the other guy now, talking about that Rhino Republican
I'll jump
stuff.
on there and listen.
Cool, cool. Thank you once again. I'll message you, but send me what information you
God
find out
bless you,
because
brother.
I always
I
like
will.
to hear
I'll.
new news. Cool, man. Thank you. Appreciate you. Have a good
And
evening.
is that a private link where we're talking in Discord, so I can give you like my email address and stuff? And do
Yeah,
you
the
have
message
Facebook?
between me and you are private. No one can see it.
Oh, okay. Do you have Facebook?
Yeah, I have Facebook. I'll send you my Facebook.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Cool.
Well, that way it'd be easier to send you stuff. I won't
Awesome.
bombard you or nothing, but if I
No, you can
see
send me
anything,
everything you see. I it's part of my channel. I need to be educated on as much as possible, you
okay.
know?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, my
Yeah,
man.
it's been a pleasure. Yeah, I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time.
I've
Just
been
seems
wanting
like
to
I'm
talk to you
always
more. I
doing
always
something.
wanted to get you on here, but you seemed a bit busy. I didn't want to blow you up or anything like that.
Well, on your shorts, I try to click to just leave a message or something other, so that your ratings go up. It won't
Yeah,
let me click on
I've
your
seen your comments. Sorry?
it, it won't let me click on your comments. I don't know why.
Damn.
It let me
I don't know
like it,
what's
but
going on.
I mean I don't know if I didn't know if you had known anything about it or but
Let's maybe try that. That might
yeah.
work.
Well, now you post like your streams and stuff. I can get on there and comment, but I usually don't. I just like them. If I miss them, I get on there and like them. That way your ratings go up. So, yeah, I try to give you all the support I can, man. I like to see you make it. I know you're far away from home, and when do you think you're going to be coming back home?
Maybe in a month or two. I'll tell you a little bit what's going on in the private DM, but yeah, probably a month or
Okay.
two. But I also,
Well,
when I get
enjoy
enough,
yourself. I like to see you enjoy yourself.
thank you,
I
thank you.
went to the Bahamas and Republic. Let's see, the Dominican
Dominican
Republic.
Republic.
Yeah, and I went to Grand Turk Island, and I loved it there.
Oh man, that's really nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, you told me that you were there like a month ago,
yeah.
right?
I think it was in the end of March. Yeah, that's when we
Yeah,
went.
that's really nice.
Yeah, I like to go
Really
back
cool.
again this year if it's possible.
I would love to go to both of those places.
Yeah, we went to 3 different islands of the Bahamas last year, and we went to Kill Devil Hill. We took the kids there last summer. But I want to get one more trip in this year before it turns off cold weather. I'm hoping.
You want him to talk about his travels? Drop a super chat. He'll talk about it. We can talk about whatever you like.
Yeah,
What do
sure.
you want him to talk about? He's been in those places. I have not been in those places. My friend's in the DR right now, though. Chris, the guy that comes on.
Oh, I loved it in the Dominican Republic. I mean, it was beautiful. You can go by boat or plane, and they got plays. Let's see. Somebody said, "Oh, so you're from Kentucky?" Yeah, I'm from Kentucky, 1904. Born and raised. I've lived every state around Kentucky, but this is where I settled down at.
Talk about all of them. He wants you to talk about Turks, DR. Tell us your experiences. We want to hear about it.
Well, they have tours and stuff that you can go on in the Dominican Republic. You can actually go and see how that they make and dry out coffee beans, and of course they got all kinds of tourism. You can take 4 wheelers, jeeps.
Hell
Uh,
yeah. I love
yeah,
that
there's
stuff.
all kinds of and it it looks different than most of the other places that I've been because it wasn't like an island, as in like I mean they had beaches, but it's kind of mountainous, and where there's mountains there's a lot of, just like the Smokies, there's a lot of kind of like fog from it, so it's a little more hazy. So it's different whenever you even get there, because on the ocean, it's all clear and everything, and when you start getting up close to the land, it's kind of cloudy a little more, and you can just tell
Unfortunately,
it's
I can't. Sorry to interrupt you, but unfortunately,
like,
I'm just responding to this guy in the comment. I can't get him on. I can't get I can't get another person on the stream because I'm not on Streamlabs right now. I'm just on here like this. But if you have any specific questions, you can drop some super chats. I'll ask him everything in much as detail as possible. But yeah, how long did it take you to get to the DR? And what was your favorite part about it? You
well,
said the four wheeling, the jeeps.
we went on a cruise, so I think it was a 9-day cruise, and we went to the Bahamas first, and then Grand Turk, and um, then to the Dominican Republic. And we just stayed
Nice.
the day. Yeah, we didn't stay all night or nothing. I mean, I would like to, but the people there were wonderful. What was the question? What would you like to know about it? About it
What
there?
was
I
your
mean,
favorite part, or what was your favorite place out of those three places? First off,
well, I had the most fun at the Grand Turk Island. I've been to a lot of beaches, but that was one beautiful beach. I mean, the water was just, I don't know, like real light baby blue. You could see all the way to the bottom. They had reefs. The beach just seems like it went all the way around the island. It was just, it was gorgeous. I mean, and I don't know. I seem to like it there more. And they had little roads, like little 4 wheeler trails and stuff. and me and my wife went on a walk and stuff, and we just had a ball there. The air was
How
so
big is the
clear.
Turks? Is it like a small little island, or do a bit of people live there?
Um, Probably not as much as the Bahamas and those tourist places. There's a lot more there. Of course, it's like in the Bahamas, it's fenced off. I mean, they have a big tour place, and you can't really go main inland. Uh, but it's
Yeah, I went past the main inland place, and I'll say this: I had like there's a places where they tell you not to go past in the
yeah,
cruise or whatever, and
yeah.
I went past those places, and that's where the sketchy fellows hang. I think I was only 12 or 13 when I went there.
You
During
lucked
the
out.
story, and yeah, some guys, some black guys came up to me. They're like, "Hey, sugar daddy, you looking to buy some sugar?" And I was like, "No."
They did me the same way whenever I got there. Whenever I got to the Bahamas, the first thing when we got off the boat there, they come up and asked me if I wanted to buy a joint. I was like, no, I think we're good. And my wife was trying to light a cigarette, and he was like, I got something better for you to smoke. And he just reached out of his pocket and pulled out like 20 joints, rolled up with a little ribbon on it. He was like, I'll give you a bet. And they was cops around, and it didn't even phase them. They don't pay attention to stuff like that. I guess it's
Damn.
legal.
Did they have options for you to rent four wheelers or bikes? I'm guessing so.
Yeah, yeah. They've got you can rent four wheelers, bikes, jet skis. Uh, they have tours too that they had several different tours that you get on. It's like a big flatbed truck, but it's got a roof over it, and you get in it, and they take you and show you around. And but you have to leave like real early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning that you have to be there, and then they'll take you to those places and show you how things that are made there in the Dominican. They show you how that it's processed, and they're all country folk, and they're down to earth. And you'll go to each place for a couple hours, and then there's a couple hours drive time between each place, and then they feed you on it and everything. They have a big like a big cookout, places to go. It's all included per person, and I mean, it's a beautiful, lovely place. I would advise anybody to go if they could. The people there, I don't know if it's just for tourism or what, but they are extremely nice, and they'll
You
answer
didn't
any
feel
questions.
uncomfortable or calling you a gringo or any of that?
No, 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 no. Everybody was extremely nice. No, there was no disrespect whatsoever. I mean, I didn't see any. The most disrespect that I did see was when we first got there and got on the ship. We left out of Baltimore, Maryland, and one of the TSA security women got in a fight with her boss, and they escorted her off the property.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, all because my friend, one of our friends that went with us, uh, she had metal pins and stuff, and she couldn't go through the metal detector whenever we was checking on, with her luggage and stuff. And uh, the supervisor asked her if she wanted her, and she said, "No, am I supposed to?" And she walked over and wandered, and because she was waiting, we'd already went through the metal detector and we was waiting on her. And they got in a full blown fight. They never did, she took a metal detector and went over and told her to go ahead. But as we was walking, I mean, it almost turned into a knockdown drag out before we got to where we was going. It was pretty exciting. And then I seen, I think it was a week or two after that on one of the Carnival cruises. They was like four people got in a fight whenever they was. Uh,
Were you on Carnival cruise, or what cruise ship did you take?
yeah, I've been on two different Carnival cruises. Uh, I've been on the Legend and the Sunshine, and they were awesome. Both of them were awesome. I mean, we had an awesome time.
Hell yeah. Is that
Yeah,
the one that went to the DR and the Turks? Cool, cool.
the one. year before just went to the Bahamas, but different ones. My favorite place in the Bahamas to go is by many. I would advise anybody to go because you can go snorkeling, you can do all kinds of stuff there too. Each place has got its own tourism and attraction and stuff to do, and they have a list of the activities that's coming up, and you kind of sign up for it, and you got to prepay and register and all that. So because it's not included in the cruise,
Yeah.
you have to you pick, and of course you can't do them all. You don't usually have time to do them all, but yeah, most of the islands you go to, you can get a golf cart, or you can rent it for the day, or a jeep if you want a jeep, or there's actually guys on bicycles that's they got like a couple seater, 4-seater behind them, and they pedal you everywhere you want to go. So you don't have to walk if you don't want to, but we chose to. Most places, check it out. A lot of the tourists. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. I'm used to stomping around up and down the mountains around here, so it's all flat and pretty and ocean breeze there. And some of the places when you walk into port, you can actually see sharks in the water. There was a couple places we seen sharks, and we're especially where. Yeah, it is. I'd advise anybody if they got the chance, in the in the springtime and in the fall, I think is the cheapest time to go. You can get better rates. So
Does it
I
get
would
cold
advise.
down there, or is it mostly all warm and
Oh
good?
no, it's always the same, usually the same temperature. Yeah, you can
That's
tell. Now,
awesome.
when we got back to the states, it was cold in March. It was chilly, especially early in the morning. But uh, on the way down the Caribbean, it was whenever it got up to over 70, it usually stayed that, even of a nighttime. It never, and no, we drove to Baltimore, and we long term parked. Yeah. Now the first time, the year before last, we went, and it was our first cruise. And I don't know if you remember seeing it on the news or not, but the bridge fell in Baltimore. We had just went under it that evening, and then it was on the news at 1 o'clock that night that it fell, and they shut down the whole harbor in Baltimore. That was like March the 27th of 2024. Yeah, there was a ship. We was all excited, and we was just taking off, going down the bay, heading down that way. And when we got under that bridge, because that bridge is like, there's only like, I don't know, like 70 in the United States that is the skeletonized is made that way. And if any of the piers gets knocked over, hit, harmed in any way, the whole bridge will fall. And that's not the way, the new bridges. That's not the way that they're the architects. That's not the way that they make them. And engineers, they make them. They're individual. So if something harms them, hits them, or whatever, they won't fall. But that one, it I think it killed like 11 people.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Yeah, the ship.
Bridges are scary. I've always been a little bit scared about bridges because I know that people say, "Oh, this bridge can't go down. It's impossible." But
Well,
who
when
the
we
hell
went under it, we
knows?
was out on the open deck, and I said, "Oh, check this bridge out." Which we went under several, but they were modern bridges. That's one of the oldest ones. And I said, "Let's take a picture of it," because we was out on the deck out by the pool, and we went under it. We could just look up, and I mean, it looked like so close. You could just like throw something and hit it. It was just so close. And they was like, "Why? It'll be here when we get back." And it wasn't. I thought that was ironic, and I rubbed that in
Yeah,
on my friend's wife. She's the one who said that, and I still remind her of that. I'm like, wonder if they got that bridge built back. You said to be there when we got back, because the first day that we left, it happened, and then they announced it. I got up that night like 1 o'clock, turned the news on, and it was on the news, and I was like, oh my god! And you can't help but worry about it. And so the next morning, about 7:30, 8 o'clock, we met for breakfast, and I was telling them, everybody that we was together. There was four of them, me and my wife and my friend and his wife. And I was telling them about it, and they was like, "Are you serious? No, it didn't happen. It surely wasn't that bridge." And then all of a sudden, the captain he he keyed up on the speakers and was telling them about it, and said that it would be addressed, not to worry about it, to just not to worry about it. Enjoy your time. We'll make accommodations and stuff for you. Oh boy. Well, whenever we got back, we didn't go back to Baltimore. We had to go to Norfolk. We had to get on a Greyhound bus for 5 hours to go back to Baltimore to get the car, and then drive 9.5 hours back home. So we was going to go home. 9.5 hour drive. Yeah, 9.5 hour drive. Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. He loves using a picture of me for his background. Stop e-begging. No one's e-begging. We're providing good entertainment and content. If people like it, they support it. If they don't like it, they don't have to. I've never got on my hands and
Gotcha.
knees and said, "Please, please."
No. What
There's a
you're
couple
doing,
people that really don't like me. I find it hilarious that they'll make their profile pictures me.
they're
They'll make
jealous
their
of you,
channel
man.
names me.
They're jealous. I mean,
Yeah, they
what you're
are.
doing is honest. It's
Yeah, I've
honest.
never. If anyone ever requests anything or asks me to do anything, I've never done any kind of scams. I've never stolen anyone from anyone. I've never done anything bad on this channel. But I
Yeah,
really want to
well,
go to the DR. I would want to go there for a couple weeks, but my travel plans are probably go to Florida in a month or two, or maybe more like in November or December, and be there for a month or so and catch up with some people. And then my plan for the next year is I really, really want to go to Asia. But if I don't go to Asia, maybe I can go to like the DR for a couple weeks, or maybe I can go to
well,
South America. I
if
know a
you
lot
if
of
you
people. Huh?
check it out, you can actually find pretty good deals on like B&Bs there, and it's not the big motels, and you could probably get better service there than you would at the bigger commercial motels. That's what I would like to do, to get like a
Yeah, I
private
think the
B&B.
DR. I don't know how many hours it is or where. Oh yeah, it's right. It's near Hades, so it's next to Hades. So
Yeah.
that means I could probably. It's pretty close to Florida, basically. Maybe 2 or 3 hours. Maybe I could go directly from Florida to the DR. But I would have to definitely check that out. I think the flight would be pretty cheap too. Maybe there's like $100 flight. Maybe $200. I don't know. I'll have to see.
Well, the sooner that you book it, the sooner that you get it lined
Save
out. That
money.
yeah,
Yeah.
if it's in advance, you can get it cheaper. If it's short of notice, then you're going to pay full price for it. But if you plan it out a little bit, you can get it pretty cheap.
Come to San Antonio. That's another thing I'm thinking about when I go back to Florida. If I'll fly to Texas as well, but it's a lot of flying around. Huh? Nice.
Hired from the U.S. Navy. He helped start the nuclear program. He went in like in 1979, and then he retired in '98. And then, believe it or not, they made him go back in after 2001, whenever we was attacked. Yeah, he's a computer programmer. He does it for the state of Texas now.
Come back to San Antonio, this or that. I really do want to come to San Antonio. Sorry, J Money. I'm sorry about the signal. Okay, cool. I'll let him on then. I'll send you. I'll send your information. I'll send you each other. He's in the Discord, but I'll send you his info.
Old fashioned. I appreciate that. All righty, you too, Bobby. God bless you.
Read the rules of the stream, sir. Send you the link. I'm ready. Okay. Well, let me restart and I'll set it up and send it to you. Peace out.